Hello, a very good morning friends. Welcome to my channel Spiritual Territory. Today in this video we will be going to discuss about the problem of the existence of human life. That how our small lifespan of human life is just filled up with all kinds of unnecessary struggles and worries which actually about which there is no necessary only to do those kinds of worries or to uh, go in the direction of to do that kind of struggles which are actually given to us from the side of the society. So the social conditioning is made in such a way that we have to do the struggle is made so compulsory that we there is no other option for any person in the country that uh, that other than he can't choose anything else than struggle only. So everybody has to do struggle, and then only he can reach to some point of relief or relaxation or any kind of uh, a point of happiness, like that something. So if life is filled up with so much of mess, unnecessary stuff or unnecessary struggles, then definitely there can't be any kind of space for a for the important things which we human beings came in this world to do for our own selves. So definitely this society is conditioned in such a way that there is no other way for any person uh, to do anything rather than satisfying the society. So everything is programmed and conditioned in such a way that all our actions are just done to in order to satisfy the society only. So in such kind of uh, fake struggle or a uh, or it can be also it can be also said that it is one kind of a invalid struggle. So there is no value only for this kind of struggle. So ultimately when we see that when we reach the time of death, then we will, if we look back our life, then we can find that there was no meaning to the struggles which we have did in our lives, running after money, running after opposite sex or opposite gender, or running after everything to just impress our neighbors or relatives. So all these kinds of struggles are just imposed upon us, that it is indirectly uh, it is indirectly told to us that when we satisfy the society, or when we satisfy the neighbors, or when we satisfy the relatives, then only we are successful in our lives. So this kind of message or this kind of information is subtly very uh, that it is sent to us, sent to our brains in such a way that it is feeded inside our brains in such a way that they will not tell us physically or grossly. There is a without they don't tell us directly, but there is one indirect signals, or there are some indirect um, people indirectly um tell us their inner feelings, that how we should impress others, then only we become successful. So they tell us by their behavior that they do with us. So like this, if we see that if our lives are filled up with so much of unnecessary struggle, that if the struggle is made so compulsory that even if we don't do the struggle, then we can't reach a certain point of happiness or relaxation, and we can start a new life to for our own selves, for our own benefit. Then definitely it is very difficult for a person to either progress materially and spiritually. We are actually beaten from both sides. From we are actually being killed by the or we are actually being beaten by the material problems, and we are also uh, and also we are facing the spiritual problems. So both, from both sides, we are being uh, we are facing the trouble. So in certain conditions, when we fail both materially and spiritually, then definitely uh, the life of a human being becomes totally worthless, and he just becomes so rude and cruel that he starts or he jumps in the process of sins, that he forgets everything, and he starts behaving like a animal, and he loses his humanity, and he does all the inhuman things. And it is very difficult to sustain in such kind of society, that how our social conditioning is done, and in such a critical conditions of the society, to walk or to march up till the end with the humanity, or to with the religion, with all the religious principles, staying sticked into the dharma or principles, it is very difficult. Actually, it is very difficult. So therefore, we have to observe, we have to be aware, and we have to uh, see the surroundings, that how everything is changing more and more worse, how everything is becoming more worst. So we have to liberate ourselves as soon as possible from these kinds of unfavorable social conditions. So therefore, my request to all the viewers to see that these struggles which we are doing in the lives are actually not so uh, worth worth of, so they are not so valuable. So these all kinds of struggles after money, or after name, fame, adoration, or after the education, academic uh, scholarship or degrees and everything, these all things are just designed in such a way that the person, in order to achieve all these kinds of things, he forgets the main motive or the main goal of his of the human life, and he falls in such a unnecessary traps, that in the traps of the social conditioning, in the traps of the uh, goals or dreams of the other people, that other people try to control us. When we go in this journey of satisfying the society, or accomplishing all the uh, things which are designed by the society, all the achievements which are fixed from the side of the society. So therefore, my request to all the viewers, that please kindly uh, think upon this, that how the society is degrading day by day, by imposing all kinds of unnecessary worthless struggles in our lives. So I want some more people to support me in this protest to against the society, that too we need certain change in the society, that we need some extent of favorable conditions, so that both the spiritual and material life can be balanced easily. Otherwise it is very difficult to stay as a human being in such kind of horrible social conditions. So therefore, once again I say everybody to just think upon this, and till that time we will meet again in the next video. Till that time, take rest and enjoy your life. Thank you.